Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to the Honorable Chairman, fellow speakers, and last but not least to the beloved audience. My name is Nur Aimi Syahirah binti Muhammad Fadil. I am a master student from Faculty of Business, Economics and Social Development, University Malaysia Terengganu. Today, I'm going to present about my research journal titled Retirement Planning Behavior in Southeast Asia Countries, a Meta-Analysis. My abstract ID is AIC-2021-EIEF-188. These are the outline of my presentation. First, I will explain on objective of this research paper. Number 2, background of the study, followed by problem statement, and then methodology. Next, main findings, followed by conclusions. Last but not least, recommendations. The objective of the study is to explore retirement planning behavior in Southeast Asia countries. Next, to identify factors that might influence retirement planning behavior in Southeast Asia countries. Now, I will explain more on background of the study. Retirement planning is an individual's behavior to prepare for retirement life according to Young and Zhou 2017. It is also to visualize realistic expectation for the future based on Taylor et al. 2008, and also to set a very clear long-term missions based on Topa et al. 2009. According to Kimiagalam et al. 2019, retirement is when an employee stops working whenever they reach the standard retirement age. Recent study by Thoma 2021, retirement planning is a process of preparing for the time when an individual will leave the workforce. According to Cahill 2021, retirement is an ever-changing process. Rather than retiring as a single event, many people approaching retirement are now pursuing full or partial employment path and gradually withdrawing to full retirement. For your information, estimated average rate of medical inflation in Asian region is approximately around 10% to 15% every year. Therefore, in this paper, analysis focus on proposed developed questions, which is merely focused on objective, methodology, and main findings of the selected research journals. Next, I will explain more on problem statement. Problem statement number 1, lack of information and financial knowledge for individuals to prepare personal financial planning. According to Losadi and Mitchell 2007, they mentioned that people with higher knowledge of finance are more capable of preparing themselves for their retirement period through better saving and insurance plans. Number 2, gender gap in retirement planning. Using a nationally representative Indian survey, we found out that women are generally less likely to have knowledge of different financial instruments and practice than men. Number 3, increasing of healthcare and medical costs. According to the CEO of Kenanga Investors Berhad, Kenanga Investors Berhad is one of the biggest unit trust company in Malaysia. Mr. Ismith Matthew always said that there is no denying that healthcare costs are a major concern and even bigger expenses for most retirees. Medical fees can quickly deplete our retirement savings. Last but not least, limited of academic research done on retirement planning behavior in Asian countries. Based on my research, there are still limited sources on retirement among Asian countries. In this methodology section, I came up with 4 stages. To identify those articles, database engines used are Elsevier, Emerald, Taylor and Francis Online, and also widely online. Stage number 2 is the inclusion and exclusion process was carried out by reading 30 articles first, and then I moved to the step number 3. The best 20 articles was chosen to be analyzed. Lastly, these articles are summarized based on journal articles titles, authors, publishers, years of publication, contents, objective, and findings. These are 20 articles from each Southeast Asian countries that I managed to analyze. Now, I will move to the main findings. From these research journals, I found out that the significance of knowing how much to save for retirement is very essential. Saving habits really helps individuals' financial well-being. Saving has been stressed since we were kids, so we are always financially secure with our spending. Number three, financial literacy also plays an important and consistent role in decision making. Financial literacy also makes people more daring, reckless, and tends to be associated with speculative investment, a higher share of risking asset, and overborrowing. Besides that, working women in the public sector with high retirement confidence are financially literate and implement well in financial management. Not only that, those with higher level of education, high level of income, high level of financial literacy, goal clarity, and attitude toward retirement are the factors that influence retirement planning behavior. Not only that, health position also one of the vital factor that really influence retirement planning. Now, I will move to the conclusions. Retirement planning behavior mainly determined by demographic characteristics and also psychological characteristics. Previous study has agreed that financial literacy is the main factor influencing retirement planning behavior. In gender issues, men plan better for their post-retirement life. Because women has too much focus on social surrounding that usually distract them to plan for their retirement. Next, due to increasing of healthcare inflation, contribute for a protection plan is a must. Last but not least, the quality of financial advisors determine individuals' decision to have a better savings and investment. Now, we explain further on a recommendation. Inside of government, to formulating a suitable attractive plans targeted to enhance society's savings, income protections, investment, and retirement planning culture. Number two, policymakers and NGOs to develop a new plan that link it with any insurance companies to provide a protection plan as a compulsory contribution as early preparation for unpredictable or unprecedented events occur. Next, for academicians. Academicians and practitioners may conduct a future research focusing on millennial talk on retirement or to find out other factors that possibly influence retirement planning in this current situation post-pandemic, such as saving awareness, economic sustainable, and also household income. Lastly is for financial advisors. Financial advisors are certified financial planners to advise clients a very proper understanding on financial management, mainly in retirement planning. That's all for my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention and have a nice day.